So it's afternoon and I'm making this video, and trust me, it was never my intention to look, cliche in making this video, but it just has been bringing in my mind again and again and again. And when I say looking cliche, I mean, my outfit, my dress all the way to my neck, me tying my hair. The reason why that is going on is because I've not made my hair, right? But that popular saying, and I'm using the term popular saying because over the years we've been hearing it, where it says Jesus is coming soon, Jesus is coming soon, the rapture is near, the kingdom of God is at hand. It is not just a joke anymore. It is not just a popular saying anymore. Every day that we live, right, it gets closer and closer and closer to the coming of the Lord. Every single day we get closer to the coming of the Lord. For a while now, I've been having frequent dreams about the rapture, and this is what it is. There was a screen that was displayed before me, and I began to see faces of people that I do not know. But when I saw that, I perceived these were the people that made the list. Let me put it that way. And the faces kept on. It was like a slide, a picture slide, and the faces kept on, rolling past. And I began to question. I was like, why are the ministers, why are the men of God that are popular, expecting that I would see that? But it was quiet. Nobody was responding to me. And moving forward, I saw a hand hold the world, and out of it, water gushed out, and it was chaotic. There were so many people running for their lives, running to be saved, but it was just really, really chaotic. Moving on from that, when that was happening, I heard so clearly, in the second year, the second season, at the end of the second season, the Lord will be coming. The instruction was write this down and tell it to my people that in the second season or the second year, the ending of that season, towards the ending of that second season, the Lord is going to be back. There's something I almost forgot to mention. I remember in that dream, there was someone standing beside me, and the person asked me, how do we know that the coming of the Lord is here? Like, when the rapture happens, when the trumpet is blown, how are we going to know? And I remember I said to the person in the dream that it would be a sign in your spirit. I remember I got up from that dream. Trust me, I tried to make research, tried to know what the second season is. That's when I even got to find out about the how many festivals, the day of Pentecost and all of the festive seasons. And then the next one is supposed to be the rapture of the church, which we're all expecting. And I'm not going to lie, I couldn't get it. Now, is the bride ready to receive her groom? Is the church ready to receive its master? I remember I saw a short clip by Pastor Chris some days back, and it says the rapture is closer, and it's very hilarious that people are having long-term goals. Now is the time for you to engage yourself in short-term goals, which has to involve getting more people saved before the rapture of the church happens. That is one of the most important thing that we can do as believers. We have to live every day as though the rapture can happen at any given time. The parable of the 5 virgins, right? Sorry, the 10 virgins. There are 5 wise and 5 foolish, right? Some had the oil in their lamps, and the rest, they had little to no oil. Now, look at it this way. Understand that the call of God upon your life, the oil of God upon your life, isn't just for you alone. Yes. Yes, you have the oil. Yes, you need enough oil to sustain yourself, but then you can actually get to an overflow where you can now be able to reach out to other people. That's how I want you people to see this, so that you will know it is not enough for you to be saved than others to be punished at the end of the day. It is not enough for you yourself alone to be saved, and the rest face eternal condemnation. So the Lord is coming, and He's coming sooner than we have ever expected Him. And I will say this again, like I always say it. If you hear this and you are scared, it's because your way with God is not right. And now you still have time. I would not say enough time, but now you still have time to amend your ways. As believers, now is the time for us to reach out to more souls. Understand that there's joy and rejoicing in heaven for one sinner who gets to turn their life to God. This is just one of the messages that I'm going to share. I would obviously share more of the revelations that the Lord has been showing me. Thank you very much, and God bless you.